and like make myself an actual meal.
What's up? 筋肉翻訳です。さあ今日はビキニプロの1日の食事見ていきましょう。さあ食事といってもいろいろな人、いろいろな体型、いろいろな目指すところによって食べるべき食材であったりカロリーだったりっていうのは変わってきます。彼女は IFBB のプロビキニ選手で2019年ソルトレイクシティプロっていうので優勝経験があります。その時の映像があるのでそちらから見てもらいましょう。緑のビキニを着ていて一番背の低い方がジャスミンさんです。まずそちら見ていきましょう。どうぞ。
I need 31 and 28 to switch. I need 42 and 32 to switch. Number 28, Jasmine Fernandez. That is a large tiara. Look at that.
はい、こんな感じの方なんですね。今回の動画を通して僕が感じたことはストレスマネジメントがすごくしっかりできているなという点でした。女性は男性に比べてホルモンバランスが崩れやすくて、特に減量中であったりすると甘いもの欲求が出てきてしまう場合が多いです。そのような欲求コントロールに対しての方法を特に後半で紹介をしてくれています。男女ともに関係なくこれは使える技だと思うのでぜひ見てみてください。途中で出てくる商品に関しては日本で販売しているところを見つけたので概要欄リンク貼っておきます。では見ていきましょう。どうぞ。
And then we'll start our full day of eating. I always use ACUTS for my fasted workouts. It's got fat burning properties and just a little bit of caffeine with a lot of aminos. L-carnitine also helps for fat reduction. It taps into your fat stores and helps to burn your fat off as fuel. So I take 2 capsules right before my workout. Aminos are going to help you to sustain your muscle mass, which in turn is going to help to increase your metabolism and keep you lean. As my cardio gets longer and longer, I usually will hop around the gym and use different machines, but I really like using sprints to get my heart rate up. I will just sprint for 1 minute and then hold off on the side for another minute. Okay, so I just got home from the gym. Thankfully, I live like 10 minutes away, or else I would have done this before I left the gym. But since I did a fasted workout, I want my first meal to be something that's not only going to be quick to eat, but something that's going to digest really quickly. So I will choose from my pile here an ISOFLEX whey protein shake. ISOFLEX digests very quickly, so it's gonna get to my muscles quicker than if I were to sit down and like make a breakfast. So I'm gonna have that along with a tablespoon of natural PB, and then in about an hour I'll go ahead and like make myself an actual meal. Meal 1, down. All right, so it's been about 45 minutes since I had that little meal. So now I'm gonna go downstairs and I'm gonna have an actual meal. I'm hungry. Okay, so after a fasted workout and with this being the first like actual meal that I'm eating, I'm super hungry and so are my muscles. So you wanna have a decent amount of protein and a clean carb source. So I personally am just over oatmeal at the moment. So I'm having grits, about a 1/3 cup, and then I will have 4 egg whites. And I'm just gonna weigh out my lunch. I typically will do about 4 ounces of a lean protein source, and carbs vary depending on what I'm doing. Obviously, today I'm having 1/3 cup of a white rice and about a cup of spinach. If you don't already know the secret to having soft rice all the time, I'm about to change your life. Just put a wet paper towel on top of it. When you cook, it'll come out nice and soft again. I don't use sauce a lot, but if I do, it's just something low calorie like honey Dijon, a honey mustard, or just a regular mustard. And that is meal 3. So it's been about 2.5 hours since my last meal. I like to eat every like 2 to 3 hours. So let's go have our 4th meal. This meal is more of just like a little evening snack. When your metabolism's running really quickly, you tend to get hungry pretty often, so you want to feed your body some protein and carbs so that you don't lose your muscles. I'm having about 4 ounces of chicken breast, and then I'll have about 3 to 4 ounces of sweet potatoes.
3 hours later.
Okay, so for dinner, the carb party ends. Now we're sticking with some protein, and then we're gonna have some fats with that since we're doing low carb. I love to have some kind of crunch in my salads, so I'll cut up either some almonds or some cashews, and of course, some avocado. I use balsamic as my dressing, and then I'll top it off with cilantro. Meal number 5 going down. I have like the biggest sweet tooth ever. It's a problem when I'm on prep. And it tends to get worse at night. I don't know why I'm like this. So for my last meal, I try to have something that's gonna help with my sweet tooth and have a lot of protein because the protein's gonna keep me nice and full. So we're gonna make some protein crepe pancake-ish thing. I don't know what you wanna call it, but it's pretty delicious. So to make your protein crepe, you're gonna use 2 egg whites and about a half a scoop of a protein powder. I really like using Hexapro. Certain ways when you cook with them, they get really hard, the texture changes, and it's gross. Hexapro, I love cooking with it. It always comes out amazing. So you're gonna blend that up really well. I mean, you gotta like really whisk it. It's a thick consistency, so if you have to add a little bit of water, just add a dash. And then you're just gonna go ahead and cook it like you would a regular pancake. Some of the batter might spill out on the sides, but that's okay. Doesn't have to be pretty for it to taste good. While that was cooking, I made on the side a little bit of protein powder and water. I just mixed it until it had an icing-like consistency. And then topped it with a little bit of cinnamon and just a little bit of this vanilla granola. And then some sugar-free syrup. Alright you guys, that concludes our full day of eating.
さあいかがでしたでしょうか。最後のプロテインパンケーキに関してですが、プロテインの種類で硬さだったりっていうのを変えることができるんですね。減量中でなくても甘いものを太らず取りたい方は試してみるといいかもしれません。僕の減量中のストレスマネジメントとしては、目の前のことをできるだけ楽しむっていうことを意識します。その楽しむっていうのは人それぞれあると思うんだけど、みんなに一致してストレスマネジメントになるなと感じることは、一つ一つのことに対して感謝することがストレスマネジメントになるかなと思ってます。あとは一個一個作る食事に関しても下の概要欄にもいつも貼ってあるんだけど、香辛料を使うと味は美味しいんだけどカロリーは抑えられるんですね。そういった香辛料をいろいろと買っていくことで美味しく減量食も食べたりしています。みんなは減量中どのような形でストレスマネジメントを行っていますか？コメント欄で教えてください。動画のリクエスト、チャンネル登録お待ちしてます。ではまた。
I wanna look back when you're around.